Aitor, a win of course tomorrow night will take you top of the championship table. How big an incentive is that for you and your team?
It's another one, but I think we need to learn from the game. Tomorrow, the game that we had in hand against Blackburn, for example, because everybody had thought that we had 3 more points before playing, and after that game we felt that we had 0 points. So for that reason, it's really important because we've been waiting for that for this game 1 month and a half, and now we have the chance to earn another 3 points. So for that reason, we are in a really good position. We are playing well, and even when we are not playing well, we are winning the games, and at this point is the main thing to win the games. But again, it's a really important game for us.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have loved to have won the game at the weekend 3 or 4-0, but as a manager, does it please you? Does it please you that your team can grind them out and when there's so much pressure on?
Yes, because as you said, the first half we could have scored 3 or 4 goals, and we were 1-0, and in the second half they played better than us. They played their style. It's difficult to defend when they play direct balls, and it was difficult, the atmosphere, the pressure, but the players were really good. They handled the pressure, the game, every single ball really well, and for that reason we won the game. And now I'm really pleased because all of them will look really confident on the pitch.
You talk about the pressure. For you personally, how are the nerves holding up with 6 games to go?
No, because I don't think about the game that we have. I just think about the game tomorrow. I just prepare the game tomorrow, because again, it's impossible. And now we've been in a very good round last 4 games, but again, if we lose tomorrow, it's again a problem. So for that reason, it's just to think about the following game, ready at home, our 3rd game at home. So it's going to be difficult because sometimes it's more. No pressure, but it's more difficult to play the 3rd game at home when it's not usual. It's not usual, but again, I'm really confident because the players look like they are really confident.
I think you said at the weekend that you were probably more tired than the players after the match. Are you sleeping okay?
No, it was true because. Especially the last 25-30 minutes, the tension and everything was amazing. But again, when you have lost, you have won your game, you are at home, you are tired, but it's not a problem because you can recover even when you are not sleeping.
And does it comfort you to know that you've got that playoff place there, just in case you end up having to go into the playoffs? Is that a comfort to you?
It's good because it's, I said after the game, it's another aim. When we came here, we were fighting for the relegation positions, and this season we fixed that situation against Brighton in December. In January, now we have the playoffs guaranteed. So for the reason, it's good. It's another step. But always we want more, and we have to know that last season, for example, after 40 fixtures, we were at the top of the table, and at the end we finished 4th. So for the reason is the past has been really good. It shows that how good these players are, because 6 games before we are for sure in the playoffs, and the reason is just to keep going.
Your defence has been terrific this season. Just 6 goals conceded at home. If you do get promotion, how big a part will your defence have played this season?
Always, but not this season. I think when we came here was the biggest mistake that we had to fix, because with that team, with those players, I remember now we won in the last 6 games we won 6. So our reason it was just to be organised, to not concede the goals. And again, that season we didn't have the quality that we have now. For a reason now we are the same. We have the same organisation, and now we have much better players. For a reason we are in a much better position. But always again, it's about the organisation, and it's always about to not concede goals.
Thank you.
Aitor, do you think deep down that automatic promotion might actually be decided on the very last day of the season?
I don't know, but I don't want to think about that, because again, last season after 40 fixtures we were at the top of the table, and at the end we finished 4th. So for a reason, I don't want to think what is going to happen in 1 month. I prefer to know what is going to happen tomorrow after the game, and then we can prepare the following game. And going in that way is the only way that we can be successful.
Albert Adoma, in his post-match interview with the Preston games, admitted that the players were quite nervous in the second half. I'm very honest of him, but I suppose it's very hard not to be when you're defending a 1-goal lead and you know how important 3 points is.
Yeah, and it's good for me to hear him, because even when they were nervous, they were really confident on the pitch. So for that reason, it's good to hear the players were nervous on the pitch, but they played not played, but they were together. They were fighting for every single ball, and it's the thing that we have to do now, to fight for every single ball, to fight for every single set piece, and with the quality that we have, we're going to win the games. And
Burnley and Brighton, they don't look as if they're going to drop many more points before the end of the season, so obviously you've got to very much match their levels, haven't you?
I'm not concerned about Burnley and Brighton, because both of them are really good teams. Hull is a really good team, so for a reason I said always that my concern is my team, and we play in the way that we are playing now. It's difficult to beat us, so for a reason is just to keep winning the same way, because the day that we think that because we won the last 4 games we are going to win tomorrow easy, is that day we are going to lose. For a reason we have to forget the last 4, and we have to forget the following 4 or 5 games and just focus tomorrow.
And while you're looking no further than tomorrow night, you've still got to play both Burnley and Brighton, so in a sense this is still very much in your hands, as you said before.
Always it's been in our hands, because still at the beginning, in December, January, we were at the top, we were flying, and now we are almost flying again. And for a reason, it's always in our hands, it depends on us, and it's the main thing. When you have the players who we have, and it depends on you, is to be calm and to be confident.
And looking back, that David Nugent very late goal against Hull is looking a very important goal in terms of reinstalling the self-belief in the players.
Yes, but again, I said always the same, playing in the way that we were playing. One day we were going to start to score goals, and from that day we scored 3 against Quipia, another 3 against Huddersfield. We scored just 1, but we had I don't know how many chances the first half. So it's just this playing in the way that we know to play. We are going to create a lot of chances, and with these plays we are going to score more goals than the opponent. And
you'd be quite happy just to win every game from now till the end of the season 1-0, that'd be fine, wouldn't it?
Yes, but again, it's Reading tomorrow, and after Reading is Bolton, and then Burnley. But again, we can't win every single game if we lose the following one. So for that reason, it's massive for me, the game tomorrow. Probably
a silly question, I've asked many, but are you actually enjoying this, or is it just too tense to actually enjoy the job of being a manager when there's so much riding on every single result?
I enjoy every single day, because when I look at the pitch and I watch my players in the way that they are, and in the way that how confident they are, and how much they believe, is the main thing for me, that I can go to the pitch always really calm, because they showed me that they don't last for games. Always they told me how much can I trust them.
Right, so when you reached that 40-game mark this time around, did you have to remind the players of what happened last season?
No, because again, I think no. We were. It was different last season, because again we had a different fixture, we had different players, we had 1 year less experience. So for a reason now, I want to tell them and to remind them, for example, the game against Blackburn, because it was this season, and it was another game in hand when everybody was counting with 3 points in our pockets. And for that reason, I don't need to think what happened last season, because I think it was different.
When you look at what, say, Leicester are doing in the Premier League, do you think that's what you need to do now, those 1-0 wins just to get over the line?
It's, I don't have time to think what is Leicester doing. I know that they are doing an amazing season, and really good for everybody around football, but I just have time to prepare the game against Reading tomorrow and then Bolton.
With games running out now as well for your rivals to catch you in the promotion race, how important could a win be tomorrow night?
Massive again, because again, if we win tomorrow, we would be 4 points clear to the third position at least. So it's just again depending on us. For a reason is again it's really difficult again tomorrow because once again 2 games. The third game at home is the first time that I think we are going to play 3 games in a row at home. So for a reason is just to forget the past, to learn, and to focus on the game tomorrow.
Do you feel more comfortable now than you were this time last season, you personally?
Of course, because I said always, we have the main thing is that we have better players, we have more experience, and the fixtures are different for a reason. But I am saying today after last 4 games, but they said 1 month ago when I said the same. I was more confident this season than I was last season.